My Uber driver spent the whole ride insulting me in his language. He didn't know I understood every single word. When I first moved to Chicago from Romania, I missed everything about my old life. I had lived there for years, studying and working, so I'd picked up the language almost perfectly. By the time I moved back to the US, I could pass for a native speaker. A few months after I settled in, I ordered an Uber to get to a friend's place across town. When the car pulled up, I immediately noticed the driver's name. It was unmistakably Romanian. I smiled, thinking this might be a fun little connection. Maybe we'd talk, maybe I'd practice my rusty Romanian again. But the moment I got in, I realized he was already on the phone. His voice was loud, sharp, and fast, and very much in Romanian. I stayed quiet, figuring I'd wait until he hung up before introducing myself. But then I started catching words, and my smile slowly faded. He was talking about me. Yeah, I picked up another one, he said. American women are all the same. Fat, lazy, and dressed like they don't own a mirror. This one has a decent chest at least, but her face, probably thinks she's beautiful because men here have low standards. He laughed, that kind of deep, mean laugh that people use when they think they're being clever. His friend on the other end joined in. Then he continued, back home, women take care of themselves. Here, they just eat and complain. Maybe that's why they're always alone. I froze in the backseat, my hands tightened around my phone. Part of me wanted to yell at him right there, but another part, the calmer, more strategic part, told me to wait. Let him dig his own hole a little deeper. As we got closer to my stop, he kept going. He even started complaining about his job. These Americans, he sneered, they tip like they're poor, can't even afford to pay properly, but they act rich. Sometimes I wish I could just take their money and leave them stranded. That was it. I hit record on my phone. When we reached my building, I leaned forward and said, in perfect Romanian, could you please pull over to the right? He froze mid-sentence. His head whipped around so fast I thought he might snap his neck. His face turned a deep shade of red, and his mouth opened, but no words came out. He parked quietly. I stared at him in the mirror and said calmly, still in Romanian, you should be careful what you say about people, especially when they understand every word. He stammered, I didn't mean. I cut him off and played the short clip I had recorded, his own voice echoing in the car, calling me fat, lazy, ugly. His eyes widened. Then I leaned closer and said, you're not exactly a supermodel yourself. Maybe fix your attitude before judging anyone else. As I stepped out, I paused at the door and added with a cold smile, greater than I'm sending this to Uber support. Let's see how many more rides you get after that. The color drained from his face. He started apologizing in a panic, begging me not to report him. I didn't say another word. I just shut the door and walked away, letting him stew in his own fear. Of course, I never actually sent the report. I didn't need to. The look on his face was punishment enough.